I would say I was first interested in fashion from a very young age, actually, because my mum, your grandmother, was actually quite a really good seamstress. And I don't know if you're aware of this, but she actually used to make wedding dresses as a teenager. And she actually made her own wedding dress. And because she had such good seamstress skills, she would often make clothes for myself and your mum, as well as for herself for different occasions like weddings, evenings out, all sorts of things like that. So I think we've had interest in fashion from a very young age. Current fashion trends. I'm not sure if this is a trick question because I don't know what current fashion trends are. I would say if I had to describe my style, I'd say it's quite eclectic and individual. So in terms of certain fashion trends, I know, for example, that but I feel like with fashion, it comes around in cycles as well. So I feel like this is a trend, but it's probably been around before. But you get clothing that has a lot of slits in it. So I like the kind of customized slit ripped effect on like jersey and denim. Um, and I like bodycon dresses. So yeah, I think it depends on the occasion and the season. But yeah, is there certain trends? No, because I think sometimes when you dress as an individual, you don't necessarily follow a trend, you kind of set your own trend. I think I said in the earlier question about clothes being made for us and mum making clothes, and I think that's a lot to do with quite economical and thinking about finances. Again, I think that there have probably been times where people weren't always the most affluent, so couldn't necessarily afford to go and buy clothes off the peg. Even if you go to the Caribbean now, when you go into the shops, it feels a bit surreal. And the reality is that off the peg clothes in the Caribbean are still actually very expensive. Where we're used to going into places like Primark and paying anything between 2 to 10 or 12 or 20 pounds for a t-shirt, and then you go to the Caribbean and you walk into a similar store, see something of similar quality, and you see the price tag as something like 128 Barbados dollars on it, you almost drop through the floor. So yeah, I think the DIY kind of make do and mend culture has been very strong in the Caribbean and probably continues to be. But I think where it's probably got more of a positive narrative now is that people are maybe using that to express their style in their own way by creating outfits that reflect who they are.